Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. The Witcher 2 ile ilk bölüm diyelim. Bölüm birimimiz sonunda normal statü görevimiz bitti. İlk bölümümüzle kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Artık oyuna başlıyoruz. Hadi bakalım. Artık oyuna yavaştan başlayalım. Zamanı gelmişti zaten. Kılıcımızı kaybettik. Şu an tek kılıçla oynuyoruz. İleriki aşamalarda ne olur bakacağız.
Very funny. But who does it belong to?
Bakalım.
Yorveth, maybe? I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Denevend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that.
Hapisten kaçmıştık
I smell an elf.
diyorsun. Evet, müzik çalıyor. Aynen, elf olabilir. Hızlanma yolu var mı? Var sanırım. 2 kere tıkladım hızlandım. Aynen, elf kokusu. Aha.
That's Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children. Twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorveth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting, laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One Dwan less.
Since when did the Scoia'tael hire professional killers to do their dirty work? A Dewan even. You've fallen low.
A hired killer, true. But in all certainty, he is no Dwan.
Don't make a big deal of the race thing.
Yet race is the very reason we fight. We have pointed ears, yours are rounded. We are few, yet long-lived. Your kind multiplies like vermin, though thankfully expires quickly. Humans and elves alike, trying to prove one shape is better than the other. 400 years of killing over the mold of the Oracle.
Dünya görüşünü yeterince dinledim. Yani direkt konuya girelim değil mi? Aynen.
The Kingslayer's among you. We've come for him.
Aynen.
Then our interests collide. The Kingslayer is under my protection, and I'll not hand over a guest.
Diyorsun.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Fena gömdü.
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Scoia'tael again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Enough of this piss! Stop!
Barley!
Aha. Evet.
Spars prep one wart.
Oba. Evet beyler, ne oldu? Kaldınız mı öyle?
That ought to discourage them. Triss, are you all right?
Lovely.
Ne oluyor lan?
You should have charmed the archers. They're coming.
Aha. Fena kızdık ha, fena
Geralt,
kızdık.
the spell's still working. Stay
Tamam,
close.
hazırım.
Triss is spent,
Oğlum.
so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Back to the boat?
There's even more of them that way. We must fight our way toward Flotsam.
Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands off my ass. Keep your hands o
Who did you think it was?
Oğlum vuruyor
Not
bunlar.
some flower or man or something.
Ben ne diyorum, ne oluyor ya? Tamam hallettim.
At least I'll die having a lovely hour.
Not mine. I'll hold the spell.
Come on, let's go.
Death to Marino!
You all right?
Yes, fine.
Sons of bitches.
What's
Hallettim.
happening? All I see are your boots.
Where the hell is that trading post?
Dur la, halledeceğiz, dur. Ben çok çabuk ölüyorum ya.
Wait, the barrier's waning. Triss,
Be quick!
give me
Tamam
a bit
tamam.
more magic. Just a little. Carol, kill them now.
Kimleri? Görmüyorum ki. Bu ne? Neyse, alamadım.
Alarm! Squirrels! There's a mage among them! Ready yourselves!
Bu mu? Ne oldu? Çok hızlı ölüyorum ya. Seninle kapışacağız belli. Sadece şu mekanikleri biraz öğrenmem lazım.
You know each other?
Rather well. But he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
Diyorsun. Neymiş sayfa? Unutmak mı?
Too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
Emir var Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Yani.
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Bence de.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some bard. There's also an inn and a brothel.
Oh yeah, the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Evet.
Spice merchant.
Did you say that? Squirrels at our very walls.
Yorvith
Gidelim.
led them. I saw him with
Where's
my own
that
eyes.
apple?
Who are these blokes?
They're the ones that elves
Hadi bakalım. Seviye atladık. I değildi. Neydi? J miydi? J de değildi. Neydi? Allah bilir hangisiydi. Ben bunların hepsini tek tek aklımda nasıl tuttum? J miydi? Bu niye açılmıyor ya? 3 yetenek. Bu niye açılmıyor abi? Niye kilitli? Yani bunları mı açacağım, anlamadım ki. Hançer fırlatma yeteneğini açar. Ben bu hançeri kullanmayayım ya. Dövüş dışındayken enerji boşuna geliyor bana da. Dur bir dakika ya, biraz daha zamana şey yapalım. Aynen Witcher.
Say something, or did you just fart?
Şöyle şuralara bir bakalım. Bunlar hep var ya. Hep var bunlar ya. Vay canavar. Tamam, hallederiz, sıkıntı yok. Şu şeye meydanı mı gidelim mi?
When I see you at the hanging round,
I think this.
Nasıl gidiliyor? Açılıyor mu o kapı? Evet. İzleyelim. Bakalım.
Zoltan.
Aa,
Dandelion. My informant.
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
No killing.
tamam deneriz.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Geralt! Geralt! Over here! Help!
Dur yardım edeceğim. Aha bu da. Bu bize yardım etmişti. Ne yapıyoruz? Bir yolunu bul.
Step back, White One.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with the Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
Yani.
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
Piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal
Bak
with.
kızdırıyor beni.
Think of the common folk, you're spoiling their fun.
Well, a freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favourite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel.
Bak
Time to
ya.
go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention. Ha!
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap. The singer's to hang, and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Aha.
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
Leave the witcher be!
Al işte. Heh.
You freak! Want to square with the others?
Heh, ne oldu? Kalk ayağa bakalım.
They'll hang anyway!
Hadi bakalım.
Want to square
Alıştım zaten size. Ne oldu? Oğlum adamı indirdik ya. Karayı astı. Aha. Baba. Karı gitti. Hadi bakayım. Ne oldu? Ay. Yanlış yaptım. Tamam sıkıntı yok bende. Tamam güzel. Başka tadına bakmak isteyen? Yakarım lan burayı. Hadi bakayım.
What the hell is going on here?
Aha geldi.
I said, what the arse fuck is going on?
I'd like to report.
Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword.
Dokunacak değilim, rahat ol.
Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
Hemen söyleyeyim sana. Bela
Your
istemiyorum.
people started it. Short fuses, some of them.
Aynen.
What do I care? They started, but you finished.
Al işte.
I had to defend my friends. Will you release them?
Terrible choice of friends, Witcher.
Al işte.
I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking. I hate thieves. We can put on another show. bloody and serious this time, mind you, or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Yani.
Give me a minute, Witcher. Listen here.
Aha.
You may have heard rumors of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam's streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
Güzel gösteriydi.
Nice speech. You might as well have said outright that non-humans slew Foltest.
Yani.
My subjects know exactly who the enemy is. Out in that forest, grow careless for a moment, and you're a dead man.
Whereas the non-humans here in town are all friendly.
Friendlier than the merciless bastards out there. We let the Scoia'tael inside, and they'll skin us alive, just before they slit our throats. Here,
İyi, bunu anlamanı
even the
yok.
slightest sense of safety is an illusion. We'll not succumb to it for a moment.
What about them?
They'll not hang for now.
Yani.
Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
Hoş bulduk. Kurtardık. Güzel.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you.
Rica ederim.
Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery beneath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
Güzel. Tamam. Şimdi bunlar öldü.
But Sergeant, they bathe more often than we do.
Notice board.
Aha. Bunları al bakayım.
Find something interesting here.
Ölü ya da diri anladım. Tamam. Bu ne şimdi? Selamünaleyküm.
Welcome to my modest shop.
Hoş bulduk.
What do you deal in?
All kinds of incense for
Bakalım neymiş. Aa, bunları satıyor. Tamam. Olabilir. Tamam. Bunlara bakarız. Tamam tamam. Şimdi ne yapacağım ben? Bu ne abi?
Hey!
Merhaba. Oy oy oy. Bayan uyuyor burada. O sese bak. Ben dışarı çıkayım ya. Çık bak. Bir dakika bayan. Ben ne yapacağım? Alınmıyor. Bir dakika. Da bunları tek tek öğreneceğiz. O ayrı da. Kontrat. Kim yaptı? Bunlar bitti herhalde. Biliyor musun lan? Yok. Gümüş bir kılıç edin. Ha, edineyim. Kılıç büyüyemez. Nerede kılıç? Oğlum kılıç satan yer nerede? Şurada bir şey var ama.
Here comes the Watcher. Think he'll agree?
Bu.
Hey boss, look who's great.
Ne haber?
That titan of the art of smithing can't hear us. Busy. And how are you, Witcher?
Nice workshop.
Bah, so how...
Bana bir eşya yap. Evet, bunu yap. Ne lazım? Gümüş cevher. Aa, yok. Bunu yapıyor. Vay anasını. Gümüş cevherim yok. Onu bulacağız.
So...
Takas yapalım. Aa, gümüş cevher. İki tane var. Aldın mı? Nerede para yazıyor bu arada? Aldım herhalde ya. Aldım. 4 para gitti.
So...
Aynen aldım. Dur.
So...
Fazla eşya sattım, bir dakika. Şimdi. Ne var bende? Bunların hepsini bilmek lazım da. Şimdi saat bunu lazım olmaz. Bu da lazım olmaz. Var bende. Sanırım öyle. Mutluğum var.
So...
Para da var. Tamam, yaptım. Bunları yavaş yavaş öğreneceğiz, yavaş yavaş. Bir anda olmaz. Yaptım değil mi? Güzel. Tamam, gümüş kılıcım da var artık. Güzel. Tamam abi. Şimdi bunları yavaş yavaş tabii öğreneceğiz. Kılıcı yaptık, güzel. Kralın katilleri, onu bulacağız. Bu nerede? Aa, Tamara'ya git ve dostlarla sohbet edelim.
Here comes the Witcher.
Hadi bakalım.
So how's it going?
Tam öyle burası. Öyle gözüküyor. Alışacağız. Oo. Güzelmiş mekan. Selamünaleyküm. Beyler, ne haber?
Damn, that was close. Innkeep, vodka.
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you and your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor.
Allah. La bu önemli. Ha, bu.
The dragon. Well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
Aynen öyle.
But where did the Lavalettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure.
Yani.
No wedding, Zoltan.
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined the uprising
Sen
in Vizima.
evleniyorsun değil mi? Doğru.
The would-be Popper refused to let a rebel firebrand join the family. Innkeep, where's our drink?
It was like this. We got to Mahakam a week after the Grandmaster died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakau's, and as a gift for Eudora, a jade stone as big as my fist.
You were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs. They welcomed us in, sat us down, and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how over any other. And that went on until dinner. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining, they served the soup.
You could have held a pin drop. Old Breckenridge rose and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, Geralt, but they served duck blood soup. It was as black as tar. They must have dropped lumps of coal into the pot.
"Eat," Breckenridge says, then proceeded to slurp 2 full bowls of the shite. Old goat. Hope his mind caves in on his head.
Sen ne zamandan beri? Ha.
Since when have you worked for Roach?
Hey, nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master and his mutants.
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking. Do what you want. You're an adult, kind of.
That wasn't very supportive.
Laugh away. At least I decided to do something constructive.
You used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria. Some might call you a traitor.
Ever tried to live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Leave him be, Geralt. He'll play the spy a bit, get bored and drop it. You know how he is.
Diyorsun. Witcher 1'den 2'ye aktarımla. Ne yaptınız bensiz diyor. Witcher 1'de biz Büyük Usta öldürmüştük ya, sonra neler oldu, neredeydiniz filan konuşuyorlar
Lorido
da.
said you're working with the Scoia'tail, Zoltan.
Değişik
I have
güzel
done
ama.
many things in my life, Geralt, but I have never stooped to banditry.
The Scoia'tail don't consider themselves bandits.
But I am no Scoia'tail.
Aynen.
Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbalt and Count Marivel, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Diyorsun. Bir karara varıldı mı bari diyelim.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No, it ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Diyorsun.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette Lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Well, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart, as sorceress, holds
Diyorsun.
significant stake.
Diyorsun.
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited, neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbolt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
Oh, ortalık fena karıştı abi. Kral
I think
dönünce.
I've heard enough about politics.
Aynen.
Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yor with Skoyatel were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. I was a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
Neler oluyor? Oha. O ne lan? O nasıl büyü? Oba. Bu kim?
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
Sozek's alive, and nowhere near the depths. The monsters vanished without a trace.
You best take her seriously, lest you vanish without a trace.
Yani benle.
I'm tired of your whining. Get out of here.
Ah, as ever. It's the common folk that get ploughed. Come on, lads.
Yürü git lan. Bana at istedim.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam.
Yes.
It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Karen, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Diyorsun.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species. To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt. You saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witches' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
Rica ederim. Aha. Sevdik ile. Acayip olaylar dönecek. Belli. Yani bu bölüm sırf konuşma oldu. Anlaşılan çok konuşma olayı var. Etkileşim. Oğlum ben bu arada gene level atladım ha. Yo atlamamışım. Ya bu niye açılmıyor? Sonra mı açılacak bu? Sonra açılacak herhalde ya. Yol kilitli diyor. Niye? Buradan bu yol mu açılacak ne? Ay almak istemiyorum biliyor musun? Dövüş dışındaki enerji yüzde. Tüm yönlerde geleneksel savaştırma. Tüm yönlerden gelen saldırı savaşı etini açar. Dolu enerjiyle savaşçının hasarlı azaltımı %100. Yani bunu alırım bir tane daha da. Evet. Bunu alırım, sıkıntı yok. Aa can. Canı alırım, canı da alırım acaba. Hala kilit diyor. Can da olsun. Neyse. Can olsun. Lazım çünkü. Öleceğiz gibi. Ama bunu son 2 bölümde arkadaşlar yapacağız. Son 2 bölümde hangi göreve gidelim hiç bilmiyorum. Öğreniyoruz. Biraz öğrenmek uzun sürecek bir gözüküyor. Bakalım. Son 2 bölümde görüşmek üzere arkadaşlar. Hoşçakalın. Kendinize çok iyi bakın. Hadi eyvallah.